It's time for an experiment in the kitchen. I have some cheese of your whatever choice of cheese, and bacon to be sliced up into little pieces. I have a potato with a glandular problem. I'll show you. This is the size of my hand. It's a giant potato. It's at least 8 or 9 inches long. Well, just use a potato. Then I have an onion that I need to chop into little pieces. First of all, I score the skin of this potato. And I'll put them in the microwave to cook through. This is a good thing to use leftover baked potatoes for. Like you have baked potatoes left over. Those are good to use to slice up in the morning and fry for fried potatoes. I'm going to chop the bacon up into little tiny pieces. I may get rid of some of the fat. Some of it will render and help the rest of the bacon fry. Then I'm going to chop up some onion and chop this up and start it frying and get it most of the way fried. Sauteing some of the onions just a little bit. I might add it with the bacon, I may not. This is all being made up as you watch. Alright, take that off. Put it aside. Let me get a hot pad to put on. Okay. The bacon. You can use minced meat, ground hamburger, that kind of thing. But I don't have any. So I'm using bacon pieces. Time to check that glandular potato. The potato is out and cooling off a little bit. That giant potato took 10 minutes in the microwave. That's how big that potato is. Generally they only take 3 minutes. The cat's been bugging me. He smells the bacon and he wants some. And I told him he'll get some, but it has to cook first. He doesn't like to wait, but he does. Bacon is draining on paper towels. Time to take the jacket off the potato. It works better if it's cooled down a little bit, because the jacket will start wrinkling up, and it's easier to take off. And it is easier to handle, because right now it's pretty hot. Zowie. Owie zowie. Mmm. Ow, 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 ow. 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 Ow, ow. I'm going to try to cook them 2 different ways. One on a plate in the microwave, and one on a pan, like a pizza pan, in my convection oven. First the microwave because it does both things, so I'm going to do the microwave one first. Now comes the interesting part. I don't know if it will work. Hopefully it will. You can, like I said, you can do this with a... Oh, well that's not working. Maybe if it were cooled from yesterday or something, it would work better. Or if I wet the knife. Pardon me. You'll see in a moment what my plan was. Yeah, the knife was wet, it works better. Maybe I should let the water run. Okay. Yes, that's what I wanted. Well, I guess the starches in the potato are sticky. So to cut circular pieces, I need to wet the knife. I was thinking this would be good for brunch or party or something. I don't know. I don't know if it'll work. We'll find out. It works much better to get the knife wet in between slicings. Now the little ones will just have to go without a hole, and you'll see what I mean in just a moment. This is a donut cutter. I got this from my mother-in-law, and the center part comes out. My grandma used to have one like this. I use it when I make donuts. But what I was thinking of doing was taking the center part, and I guess I'll get it wet, and making a hole in the middle. See, it's got a hole right in the middle. Ooh, potato is still hot. Well, anyway, what I'm going to do with this is I'll put them on the sheet pan or the plate, and then I will, in the hole, I will fill them with the bacon and the cheese and maybe some scrambled egg mixture in some of them. Would make a good little brunch thing. Let's experiment. It's about time to assemble it, but first, some of the holes that I have, I'm going to put in a container and fry them for breakfast tomorrow, because it'll work really well. Okay, that, and maybe just a few onions. Yes, I'm using my hands. I'm the only one going to eat this stuff anyway. And the cat, but he doesn't care. Oh, yes I do. Oh, no you don't. Okay. I'd say okay a lot, don't I? First of all, I'm moving this thing away, the chopping board, and I'm bringing the plate over and the pan over. What I have in here are 2 eggs. I'm going to beat them up a little bit. Ow, 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 ow. This will probably fail. I don't know how it will work if it does. Should I put the other stuff on first? Possibly. First of all, I'll salt and pepper them lightly. Ooh, what a mess. Okay, now, cheese please. Just a little bit for the bottom layer. So the egg has something to sit on. That's my guess. I'm just guessing. We'll find out if this experiment works or not. It'll be edible in either case. Alright. A little bit of onion, 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 onion. Onion. I sauteed these. I put a little tiny bit of sugar and a little bit of salt and some butter, and that's how I sauteed these. If you saute your onions in a recipe, it's less harmful to your stomach for those people who like onions but just can't eat them. That's me. I used to be able to eat onions raw, but then through a series of ulcers, I thought, no, I'm not going to do that again. Okay. Now, I don't know if this will work. If not, it'll just be a big old mess. Spooning some egg into each. The idea is that it'll be its own little hors d'oeuvre thing. Would you like an hors d'oeuvre thing? Why, yes I would. So far so good, unless it's leaking out and I don't realize it. Which it probably is. I will top this with bacon and more cheese. like to cook. I don't think I'd want to cook as a career, unless I'm just a TV cook that shows you how to do stuff. Because, you know, I like cooking, and the joy is that I can do it when I want and do it how I want. But if you're doing it for a restaurant, you have to do it a certain way. There's rules and regulations. And that wasn't supposed to be there. Okay. One of these days, I know someone's going to tell me how many times I said okay. I have to save some of these bacon bits for the cat because he's been such a good boy today. Ooh, looks promising. It looks promising. Oh, I don't have enough left for the rest of them. I'll have to borrow. I'm hungry, obviously. I'm getting anxious. Save this little bit there for the cat. Okay. More cheese. More cheese? Yes, please. I'm not a dairy person. I don't really do dairy. Some cheeses I can eat, some I cannot. It sends me running off to the bathroom. That's lactose whatever. I'm not really intolerant, it's just sensitive, I guess. Drinking straight milk? No thank you. Tastes icky. Oh, this is going to be exciting. I'm excited now. I am excited now. Ooh, this is going to be exciting. If you have the kind of cheese that's thick and you can slice a piece of slice on the top, that would be cool too. Just about there, folks. Time to heat it up. First, the microwave one. Would you like some bacon? You do? There you go. Well, there's not a whole lot of difference in the way it looks. This is the microwave plate, and this just came out of the oven. You could put it under the broiler or toaster oven, I suppose, to brown the cheese. I was trying. It's drier than this one. Well, I guess they're both about the same. Now comes the taste testing part. Now the taste test. This is the microwave one. This is the oven one. The microwave one's cooler because it was out longer. It's okay. Ooh, hot. That's good too. So whichever way you decide to cook them, that's up to you. But it turned out, they're alright. It's something different. You can do it without the eggs. I could do it without the eggs next time. Because eggs, if you let them cool, they get stinky. I let these cool. They're kind of stinky. But this is hot. But, I guess it's a good idea. Upward and onward.